Hello everyone, today I'm showcasing UTDT, and I'm going to be showcasing a bunch of them, starting with Hardtale Sans. For Hardtale Sans, I have a couple moves. My first one is a double blaster. I have a Hardtail blaster, a Bone Zone Bone Throw, a Telly, just to make sure I can stall effectively, and a Force to help stalling even further. It says I have 1 health, but I'm sure if they hit me, I'll take. Yeah, it looks like I have, based off of that, probably 500, 1,000 health, somewhere in that range. So let's go ahead, unless this has another phase, we're going to move to the next character. I was told one of the blasters has a variation. I'm assuming it's that one, considering I just used it and it did 3 games. So it looks like they are showcasing the Sans for me. They just did a bunch of click and blaster moves. Well, not blaster, more beam. Looks like they have a set of glasses and a glowing eye at times. Interesting. Bone throw. They can throw multiple flasks, and they actually hurt a bit if you stand in multiple flasks at once. Standard wall attack. When science is low, they have a special attack where they kill you. This one is TS Underswap's Crossbone Sans. The first move is apparently a little overpowered. It's called Catch-Up Gun. And it does, looks like 23 damage per set of shots. You just have to land them. The second move is the TS Bone Wave. The third one is a big spinning bone, like an actually really big one. Only does 2 per hit though, and it's pretty slow. The fourth move is a Bone Zone that comes up multiple times. Anyone getting stuck in it will be in a load of pain. But how would you hit them with it unless you trap them in a Bone Shield? That's probably the best way to use it. And while they're over there on the side, we can actually hurt them quite a lot. Anyway, let's go to the next character. So here we have Underfell. Their first move is a blaster, does some moderate damage. He can also do a blaster barrage, similar to Disbelief. Bone and spike bone waves, or maybe it's just spike bone waves. A bunch of floor bones that will make enemies pay slightly more attention to the floor, but they're pretty slow, so easy to jump over. Looks like they have one of those multi-bone zones. Over here we have Aftertale. For Aftertale, their first move is a save. Just like Frisk, they can telly back to their save. For their second move, they have Rapid Blasters, which make a bunch of blasters that look like actual orange blasters. But using it again, they're a bunch of blue blasters. So it's actually random. This time it's white. Actually, is it random or does it follow a set order? Yeah, it looks like it's random. The third move is a Bone Wave. This time it's blue, but I wouldn't be surprised if next time it's another color. The only problem is that orange is usually not a good color to get since people are by default moving. But over here we have a bunch of little bone floors that change color. For our fifth move we have After Wave Defense, which makes a pretty tall box, and maybe if I timed it right I could throw someone through the box and hurt them. I'm not sure though. Anyway, I think that's it for Aftertale. Here we have Swapswap, and for the sake of, what is it? For YouTube, they are having a candy in their mouth. Trust me on this one. So, what does Swapswap Sans do? Yes, root beer candy. First move, double blaster. Second move, also double blaster. Just kidding, they're both the first move. Then for our second move, we have a Bone Rain, which I think is easy enough to avoid, except the hitbox seems a bit big. And some of the bones don't look like they connected, but still damaged me a decent bit. The next move looks like TS Papyrus's little bone goes across the room deal. A Bone Wave. And all these moves seem to do okay damage. The Bone Spin only does 2 per hit, but it hits you insanely quickly, rapidly shredding your health bar. And that's it. Let's go on to the next character. And now we have here Insanity Sans, and it looks like he's been eating a bit too much ketchup with Papyrus. Anyway, this character has a triple blaster, which apparently doesn't deal damage. No, oh wait, it did. Okay, I guess I just somehow missed the first time. Yeah, it looks like it can miss. That's weird. But anyway, second move, Spike Bone Wave, which can also miss. Okay, there we go. Our third move is the Insanity, which can actually hurt a lot, and that's actually pretty abusable if you stand inside of it. But fourth move, Bone Zones, which instantly kill enemies. And for the last two moves here, we have a Telly and a Force. And I kind of want to see that Bone Zone again because that was terrifying. Okay, so it looks like it does about 120 damage if you get caught in it. So try not to get caught in it. That's what I'm getting from that. Anyway, let's finish them off. So in here we have a bunch of frozen bones on the wall, because this isn't, gosh, what was that one game that animated them? I forget. Judgement Simulator? No. It was that game that got canceled after a short time. And they immediately planned a sequel that never got made. Anyway, putting aside old games, this Hour of Judgment, that's it. So this is Sudden Changes Sans. Let's get a screenshot. They have a swirly eye, a a drink, and what appears to be a toy. Chocolate. It's icy. It's chocolate milk, of course. So let's see what they can do. They can have bullets just going all around the room. Not too threatening. Yeah, I assume they're plastic. They can shoot the ground for 9 damage. Though there's enough of a warning to avoid that one. These side bullets could probably catch you off guard if you weren't paying attention. Sudden changes can just cover the ground in big bones. Looks like each bone can only hit you so many times though before it nerfs itself. The bone wave seems pretty potent though. Is there anything else from sudden changes? Oh, it looks like they've damaged themselves. I'm going to assume they're going to drink their chocolate coffee to heal. Yep, looks like they healed. And the full combo at once does some potent damage if you get hit by it. So let's move on to the next, Ness. Here we are, Hard Mode Insanity. This character has 9 moves. The first one is a Blaster Trio. Oh, whoops. Well, I did damage alright. For our second move, we have Insanity Rush. Now they have 5,000 health, which completely missed them. It does a lot less damage than Blasters. Let's hit them now with that since they have 5,000 health. Let's see how much damage the Blasters do. Okay, about 300 damage. Third move's the Insanity Chaos. Does 4 damage a tick. On average, probably won't hit someone that many times. The fourth move, a bunch of blasters. The fifth move is a Big Bone Zone. This one doesn't do 100 damage though. I can now summon Papyrus, I think. It's called Papyrus. I don't see Papyrus. And summons a bunch of blue bones around randomly. Now the move you've all been waiting to see. Blood Sea. Everyone around me takes 9 damage. I can also Telly, force them around, but I think we can all agree the best ability you have here is the Blaster, which does 300 damage. Use Bone Zone again. Understood? Yep. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Here we have Glitchtale Sans, who I'm assuming absorbed a human soul because they have the two blue eyes from the first episode, but we're in a stadium, which makes me think that this is from a later episode. Anyway, let's see what they can do. Because right now... Oh, they must do high damage. Because I just got a ton of health. Yeah, they just did about 120. Looks like they hurt just a little bit. Okay, so... Oh, gosh. That actually didn't hurt. Nothing, like, the bigger blasters did way more. I guess that makes sense. Such a huge attack wouldn't do high damage. That'd be broken. Blaster ride, but blaster broken. Okay, that reminds me. I think Judgement Day had a flying sands on a blaster. That was always a neat idea. I don't think the KR is ever going to end. Those are bone zones that just kind of fire up into the sky. Yeah, I think I just have perma KR. It'd be really cool if those came back down and exploded into a bunch of bones. Don't move and look at the damage. Okay. Compare insanity to this. Okay. What? Did I just take 87? Okay. Okay, that's a little painful. That's a little painful. I took about 1800 damage. You know, roughly 1800 damage. Sans just casually messing around with a mirror. Yeah, that's pretty strong. It's basically an insta-kill if anyone gets caught in it for more than half a second. If someone gets grazed, they might live with like 10 health, assuming they were at full. Also, a chance to not do the dodge thing upon being hit, so he's more durable. Venom Sans, and Venom Sans has 10 health. Okay, they probably have more than 10, but let's pretend it's just 10. Their first move is Giant Purple. Their second move is Purple that's quick. Their third move is Purple Ball Rain. It looks like some of them explode on the ground after a delay. Let's try that second move again. Oh, it causes a purple explosion that's invisible if you're inside of it, so you can make the Chara team take damage if they don't notice it. The first move, yeah, I have no idea. And the fourth move, just a little telly. So, since this is another phase, let's check out the next phase. I've been told to aim my mouse higher, so... Okay, that's a bit more potent. It's just you have to aim at the ceiling to hit people who are not at the ceiling. If you aim at the floor, then it just goes through the floor. When Venom loses their health, they become pink. And the pink ability allows them to still miss that attack, do the expanding ball, and for their third move, they have the rain still, but now they have a blaster, which flashes. They have a telly and even a force. Now let's take a look at that special thing they can do. For the special, it causes flashing blasters. I guess that's an epilepsy warning right there. And then a bunch of blasters kind of fire at you around the room. And after that, you desperately run away from the Chara, hoping that they can't catch you, because if they catch you, you die. You can't jump while running away, so you have to really be careful. And I still died. Oof. So this game does have a rather epic Frisk with the power of 6 souls in addition to their ordinary one. They have a reduced maximum health to punish them for being that much powerful. They can drop a pan, which does 0 damage to enemies. They can launch a punch, which does 0 damage to enemies. And it explodes and can heal. They have a melee weapon, which does 45, and a melee weapon, which does 99. But this one can shoot bullets that deal actually... Wait, that's so much damage. Yeah, bravery doesn't hurt. I guess having a healing ability is neat, except I have 42 maximum health, so I'm never going to be able to use it. Anyway, let's see what Underverse Sans can do now. Oh, passive regen. So for their first move, they can fire a blaster that's insanely slow, but when it fires, it spins like that Underfresh blaster from Hour of Judgement. Their second move is a Bone Wave that goes up and misses all the enemies. Their third move is a Spinning Bone, which spins fast and actually hurts a little. And then they have it turn blue. Wait a minute, that pan hurts me! My own attack just almost killed me! I didn't realize that it attacked players. Oh shoot, I thought it would heal me. And now I'm healing with KR, so I don't actually gain health. Okay, you have a bunch of big bluish-white bones come out of the ground. I can't believe this hurt me. I feel betrayed. I'm going to bravery punch you. Or at least I was going to try. Well, at least I have pink health. Yeah, I guess they can just work with Sans. They should get a win if they kill their own team. And help Sans win. I think this is supposed to do something, but I don't see anything coming out of the ground. Oof. Sans can still go up on their tower. I suppose I can just... Oh wait, that is a lot of health. 12? I should just... I was going to try to hit it with the bullets, but I don't think that worked. They need the spinning blaster up there. Can life players too, and they can't escape. There we go. Now I hit them for the 36 with the orange. Get players too, makes sense. Whoops. I was too far from it. Of course they can dash. You can't just let them kill you. And I can still hit myself with the kindness pan. And they block. Making it again harder to get killed. But block this. Exactly. Alright, I think that's probably the end of this character, so let's go on to the next character. Here we have Hardmode Sans. Hardmode Sans can do a few things, like blind you if you're in first person. That's probably their most special ability. They can also fire a blaster. Gosh, 6 damage per second seems so weak after seeing some of those other characters. The plus blaster does a little more damage. Bone Wave hurts. Bone Zone hurts. And I have better catch-up, and I'm assuming that's like a stamina regenerator. And we have 2 phases of special attacks. Let's go ahead and see the next phase. Phase 2, I have another big blaster, which does 5 and 6 and 3. I have a bunch of blasters that go to a single spot and deal hundreds of damage. I have a third move, which causes a bunch of bones to go across the corridor. I have another Bone Zone move. This one doesn't do a lot of damage, but kills people who are almost dead. I have a Blink, another better catch-up, and a Force. Now, that looks a little strange. Let's go ahead and see what our special attack is. No, apparently we have some variations with Blink. Let's go ahead and take a look. Sometimes Blink will, instead of blinking, just fire blasters and bones. And the first move can sometimes summon multiple blasters. For the special attack, we have them in a black box with multiple spinning blasters. Though it moves slowly enough that I think you can just jump over it. Especially if you're Outertale. Also, Sans is swinging his legs in the air. I'm not sure why. It looks like he's using his own gravity magic. Now it's going way too fast for ordinary people to react. But it only does 2 damage per tick, so I'm sure it's fine. I bet they won't retake it like 5 damage. I would, let's see, yeah, they're only taking like 300. That's nothing. Just start with more than 300 health and you're fine. Alright, next character. Dustfell, I believe. They have darkness over their eyes, and it's a Dust Sans skin. They get 1,000 health. I can hit them for 99, which doesn't actually harm them, because they can dodge. They have pink and red blasters, which do a little bit of damage. Oh wait, while they're typing, let's see if I can hit them. Yep, I definitely hit them. Look at all that damage I did to them. Okay, let's see if I can hit them again with it. Yep, I almost killed them. The blasters are hurting a little bit, and now they're dead. So the blasters is kind of fire round broom. We have orange bones. We can drop that on myself. And no blue bones. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's some blue bones. Can summon a bone zone for platform, which probably means that Sans will just stand under it and refuse to play the game. This next character is dead. The next Sans we have is not a Sans at all, it's Undyne. And since she's Undyne, she's 1,350 health. Her first move is a melee weapon, which does 14 damage. The second move, Random Spears, causes spears to go all over the map, making it harder to dodge. The third move causes a bunch of spears to come out of the ground. As you can see, she can do hundreds of damage. She can throw spears through their chest. Her fifth move just causes a couple spears to rise out of the ground, not too problematic. And the last move is Determination. It doesn't look like it did anything, but I'm assuming it probably gave me healing or stamina. So anyway, let's just kill them. I'm assuming no second phase. Yep. Pretty devastating damage. Alright, let's go on to the next character. Over here we have the legendary, the fearsome, OuterDust. Or not OuterHorror. I don't know why I added horror. It's just OuterDust. And this, I can't get a good screenshot because this person is in the way. Very unfortunate. Oh, wait, they moved away. Now I can get a screenshot. Boom. Fantastic. So this character looks pretty cool, and I just got 9,000 health. That's considerable. I should probably say 10,000. A bit more accurate. That's kind of cool. Some regular stars, I'm sure they don't deal that much damage, especially since the terrain makes it trivially easy to dodge those. Yeah, 10 damage each. Just stand above the stars and you're fine. The spinning stars deal a bit more damage, you know, a couple of spin. They can drop a star, which probably hurts a little more. Yeah, did about 20 damage. They can drop rocks on me, which also deal about 20 damage. They can fire circles, which I'm not even sure if those hurt me. Yeah, they only do 1 damage a hit. So I haven't seen the reason the other attacks deal low damage is this. A black hole. That does a little bit of damage, you know. About a lot a second. In order to avoid it, you basically have to stay away from Sans. The second he uses it, you just need to dash away. But don't worry, I have this healing move. Healing. It's supposed to pull you in. That would be devastating. I don't think it worked. I think it did 30 damage to me, but I just heal it really quick. And now if I stand in the middle the whole time, we can see the whole damage. It'd be way more devastating if I wasn't healing so fast. Yeah, that hurts. Anyway, that's the last character for now. There are other things in this game that I'll showcase another time. With that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Whoops, wrong button.